What if I told you that some people had knee surgery, but the surgeon never actually fixed their knee, and yet they walked away pain-free? Sounds impossible, right? But it happened. In one of the most famous medical studies in the last 30 years, patients with a crippling knee pain were split into two groups. One group received actual surgery. The other group was put under anesthesia. The surgeon made the incision and then stitched it back up without touching the inside of the knee. Here's the shocking part. Both groups healed at the same rate. In fact, the placebo group, the one who had nothing done, reported just as much pain relief as the real surgery group. Now think about that. People's bodies heal because they believed they were supposed to heal. That's not a motivational quote. That's peer-reviewed science. And it should make you stop and ask, if belief alone can heal a knee, what can it do for the way that you see yourself, your confidence, your future? See, your body's not just flesh and bone. It's an electrical and chemical orchestra. Every thought you think triggers a cascade of signals, hormones, neurotransmitters, electrical impulses. When you think a fearful thought, like I'm not good enough, I can't do this, what if I fail? Your body floods with cortisol and adrenaline. Your muscles tighten, your breathing shortens, your focus narrows. That's not just a thought, that's chemistry. But when you think a strong thought, I can learn this, I can handle this, I was built for this, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin. Your immune system strengthens, your body relaxes, and you feel energized. That's not just imagination either, that's biology. Your beliefs are not abstract, they're physiological commands. I once worked with a woman who wanted to improve her public speaking. Every time she walked up to the microphone, her hands began to shake. Her voice cracked. She believed that she wasn't cut out for it. But notice this. It wasn't the microphone making her hands shake. It wasn't the stage. It was the belief running through her mind. Everyone's going to judge me. I'm going to mess up. That thought lit up her nervous system like a fire alarm. So we worked on shifting it. Instead of seeing the audience as critics, she began to believe that they were allies. People rooting for her, wanting her to win. Same stage, same microphone, different belief. And guess what? Her body followed. The shaking stopped. The voice steadied. She didn't become a different person. She became the same person with a new biology because her belief had changed. Here's the science. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity. It's the ability of your neurons to rewire themselves based on repeated experience. Think of it like this. Every thought you think is a footstep in the grass. Walk the same path long enough, and a trail forms. And that trail becomes easier to walk. Eventually, it becomes automatic. This is why limiting beliefs feel so true. They've been walked so many times, the trail is deep. But here's the good news. Your brain doesn't care if a belief is empowering or destructive. It just builds the trail. Which means the moment you start practicing a new belief, I'm worthy, I'm capable, I'm becoming stronger every day, you're laying down a new trail. With time, those trails become highways, and identity follows the path of least resistance. In other words, you don't just have identity, you build it. One thought, one belief, one repetition at a time. And most people know about the placebo effect, the mind healing the body because it believes. But fewer people know about the nocebo effect. That's when belief makes people worse. Give someone a sugar pill and tell them it's poison, and they'll actually develop nausea or headaches. Not because the pill did anything, but because their belief triggered biology. So ask yourself this, how many nocebo beliefs are you carrying? I'm always going to struggle with money. I'm never going to lose the weight. Good things don't last for me. Those aren't just thoughts. They are prescriptions you're writing for your own nervous system. Now the good news, you can cancel the prescription. Here's what I want you to do today. Catch one negative belief in the act. Listen to your self-talk. Maybe it's, I'm not confident, or I'll probably mess this up. Interrupt it. Out loud, say cancel that. Reframe it into identity-based language. Not just, I'll try harder, but I'm becoming the kind of person who, For example, I'm becoming the person who speaks with calm confidence. I'm becoming the kind of person who follows through. I'm becoming the kind of person who communicates freely. Why identity-based? Because your brain defends identity. You say, I want to be confident, and your brain treats it as optional. But if you say, I am the kind of person who is confident, your brain rewires that to protect that truth. So here's the breakthrough. You're not stuck with the identity that you've been living in. You are not the sum of your failures, your fears, or your upbringing. You are the sum of the beliefs that you have repeated, and beliefs can change. The biology of belief means that the thoughts you choose today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, today, literally sculpt your brain, your body, and the future you walk into. So the question isn't, who am I? The real question is, who am I becoming? Who do I choose to be? And every thought you choose is casting a vote for that future. There's a story about Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford Motor Company. He once said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. At the time, people thought it was just a clever quote. But now, neuroscience and biology back it up. If you think you can't, your body aligns with hesitation, stress, shutdown. If you think you can, your body aligns with energy, focus, and possibility. Ford built cars, but more importantly, he built his reality from belief. And so can you. So here's my challenge. Again, pick one belief that's been holding you back. Just one. Catch it this week, interrupt it, and replace it with, I'm becoming the kind of person who. Do this every time that old belief shows up. Do it until the trail in your mind starts to shift. And then watch what happens as your biology, your confidence, and your future align with the new story that you're writing. Because the past doesn't decide who you are. Your beliefs do. And now, right now, you have the power to decide differently. I'm Nathan Gist, reminding you that your biology follows your belief, your brain follows your words, and your future follows your decision to think differently, starting today. If this hits home for you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more conversations like this, subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started.